I'm Tim Roger here with the Spa Marvel Company, and today we're going to talk about how do we know Spa Marvel works. We get asked that question quite a bit. How do we know it's working? How do we know it's working? How do we know the product works? And we answer it usually by asking some other questions. We ask folks, how do you know what you're using right now in your hot tub's working? What are you using? We're using bromine. How do you know it's working? Well, we put the strips in it, it shows us how much bromine's in it. That's great. How do you know it's working? How do you know your tub is safe to swim in? Well, it says there's bromine in it. All it says is that there's bromine in it, sir. It doesn't mean that there's no bacteria. We measure for the amounts of poison in the water, not for what is actually in the water, if there is bacteria in it. The truth is, people do get sick in hot tubs that have had the proper levels of chlorine and bromine in it. It doesn't happen very often, but nothing in the universe is absolute. Spa Marvel, how do you know it's working? There are ways to figure it out. We're going to come to that in a minute. But a good sign of a healthy hot tub and a healthy pool is crystal clear, odor-free. We also ask people, if you go to your friend's house, if you come to my house, you go to a hotel, how do you know it's safe to go in the pool? You don't. But you can look at it and say, wow, it looks like they just filled it up. It doesn't have a funny odor to it. Probably safe to go swimming in it. Don't know that you drink that water, but probably safe to go swimming in. And you probably should never go into a pool or a hot tub that isn't crystal clear or odor-free. Just not a good sign. To further continue this discussion with people, we say, hey, the truth is you need to test whether there's bacteria in the water. It's the bacteria that can make you sick. And just because you've got some chlorine or bromine or Spa Marvel, nothing in the world is absolute, doesn't mean that there's not bacteria. We've tested Spa Marvel, we're comfortable with it, but if you want to check for yourself to make sure that it is safe to go in, we have bacteria test strips for pools and spas. These sell 10 in a box for $40, $39.95 is what these sell for. And it's a 17-minute home bacteria test. We're going to show you in a minute how it works so that you can see that the water is safe to go into. And this is the test, folks. If you're going to Cuba or Mexico on vacation, you want to make sure the pools are safe to go in, take some of these kits with you. If you're that person that's doubting Spa Marvel, you know what? Put a little bit of chlorine or bromine in with it. Test it with the bacteria strips whenever you want to so that you know that it does work. Inside the box of 10 bacteria test kits are 10 individual pouches. Inside each of the pouches are 3 items: a vial, an eyedropper, and a test strip. In the hot tub water, using the eyedropper, squeeze the end. These instructions are all written down. Squeeze the end tightly and take 1 dropper full out of the tub. And in the vial, squeeze the dropper into the vial and swirl it until it starts to dissolve the pink on the bottom. Then let it stand for 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, take the vial, just swirl it again for a few seconds, put it back on a flat surface, and take the test strip with the arrows pointing down and insert it into the vial and let it sit for another 10 minutes. After waiting the 10 minutes, remove the strip from the vial. On the strip, you'll see a line. There's the number 2, and then there's 1 line right there. And again, this is all in the instructions, but it says if there's 1 line, the water's safe to swim in. If there's another line anywhere else down around the 1, that means the water's not safe to swim in. So this is a safe hot tub as far as bacteria goes for swimming in, because it has the 1 line, not 2 lines, and that's the 17-minute home bacteria test kit. That tells you that the spa water is safe to swim in. And again, use it in Spa Marvel, use it in chlorine tubs, use it in hotel pools. It's a great product. And that's the Spa Marvel Home Bacteria Test Kit. Simple 17-minute test for those people that want to know that their water really is safe to go into. Again, encourage you to use these everywhere. We sell them to people going down south to make sure that the pools and the resorts are safe to go into. You can use them in your hot tub. They're great for new customers and pool store owners to realize stuff really does work. Thanks for watching. Again, any questions, call us 888-400-1772. Have a great day.